Sindall made a 25-year commitment to plant 9 woodlands right here in the UK. We'll plant 270,000 trees on sites that stretch across 138 hectares. We're going to transform this land, currently degraded farmland, into a thriving ecosystem. Over time, it will absorb thousands of tons of carbon. It will create an immense amount of natural capital, improving air quality, water quality, and enriching the soil.
This is the first time that a company like Morgan Sindall Group has actually looked at the UK and gone, we can make something that's going to work on UK soil and it's going to have a direct impact on the land here. It's a real shining example for many other companies to follow.
This is a very long-term commitment, and we're going to be here for the next quarter of a century.
This scheme has actually been funded in a way that it's actually going to benefit local communities in addition to sequestering carbon. We're forecasting 22,000 tonnes of CO2 is going to be trapped in this woodland after a 25-year period of growth.
We're planting and designing this woodland. We're taking real focus on what the weather and the climate is going to be like in 50 years' time. We want to be putting enough species diversity that will thrive in the forecast climate, that you will have a really robust, strong, biodiverse, productive woodland in 100 years, 200 years, 300 years.
Morgan Sindall is working with Growing in Britain in order to make sure that we build in at the right measures and metrics and designs into the woodland to make sure they're delivering all the things that society needs, such as carbon and biodiversity, clean air, clean water, and timber for future construction.
What we've really tried to do in this scheme is actually design our woodland in a collection of parcels of woodland. We're going to call it the Glen Valley Path. It's 15.5 kilometres of connected paths and permissive new footpaths for the public to be able to access the countryside at a far higher level than we've been able to historically.
We're going to be measuring and monitoring all the elements in these woodlands, how biodiversity is improving, how carbon is being captured, how the air is being filtered using innovative techniques to track this project's environmental impact.
When you start replacing intensively farmed arable fields with woodland, straight away you've changed the dynamic of those hectares of land that are taken out of production. It's not being disturbed every year, it's not being sprayed off. You're getting grass, you're getting weeds, you're getting the seeds, you're getting the insects coming back to that area.
It's really ideal to come and show you this field because it's completely representative of what we're doing in this project. Here we're going to be planting 30,000 native deciduous broadleaf trees and some conifer mix. So the biodiversity is going to be intense.
There'll be more than 15 kilometres of public footpaths for everyone to explore and enjoy.
This hill over here is Stratford Bridge Wood, and that's over there. And basically you can see the river meandering through and then going on into the far distance, and there's another 3 woods, and then here we pop out into Blenheim Lake.
The human eye sees more shades of green than any other colour, so for people to get out and out of their built environments and be able to go in and walk through woodlands that have got permissive access throughout them, again on this sort of scale in the English lowlands is almost unprecedented, so it's a really exciting project from that perspective.
We know we all have a responsibility to take action on climate change and to take action right now.
Morgan Sindall is putting onto the map for the first time one of the largest lowland woodlands with these sort of mixed benefits within them. I think it shows the way. I think it shows what can be done. I think it shows leadership. I think it shows leadership within the construction sector for what companies like that can do.
What's particularly exciting about this project is we're actually creating a woodland which has got a forest school within the woodland. And this might affect little preschool children through to primary school and even into secondary school.
These woodlands are just like when we build a school, a workplace or a home. Our legacy remains, and we want it to be an extremely positive one.